Hi, Phil from Land and Wave here, out in the woods today. Come to a little comparison of these two axes. This one, £6, this one, £120. Gonna have a look at how they're made and basically how good they are for doing the same jobs. So we'll start off with this one, £6 axe. It's a plastic handle with a nice rubber bit on the back. Cast head, comes with a nice little protector over the blade there. Head's glued onto the handle. Looks fairly solid, but is very cheap. This one's the Gransfor Wildlife Hatchet. It said £120. Comes with a nice little leather cover. Hickory handle, hand forged head on there with a metal wedge on the top there. So we've got 3 little tests that we're going to try both axes on, see if the £120 axe is worth £120 or whether the £6 axe will do the job perfectly well. Let's move the stump out of the way and then we'll get started. Going to start with the Gransfors. Just going to have a go at splitting these bits of wood straight down the middle. So it's gone straight through it. Let's try and just bury that axe in there and we can use that to lever that off. When we get to that point, we can just pull that bit off. We can go again. Put the axe on. There you go, splits really nicely. Onto this one, the total. It's exactly the same method. The axe kind of bounces off a bit. Straight away it doesn't feel as sharp. There you go, it does the job, but obviously nowhere near as sharp. Okay, we'll split these halves down again. So yeah, it takes a bit of effort, but splits fairly well. And then let's go back to the Gransfors. Straight in, bites really well, that one. So while we're looking at them nice and close in, the actual edges, the edge on the Gransfors is a lot finer and narrower than it is on the total. That's why it's digging in and biting into the wood so much better. Let's just have a go at sticking them in the log while we're here. So you've got to swing that one pretty hard to get it stuck in. And the Gransfors straight in there, pretty much just with the weight of the axe. Okay, so next test, we're going to have a go at splitting these rounds now. See how they get on. That one pretty good, straight through. Again, straight through, beautiful. Okay, last test. We're going to have a go at making some feather sticks with these axes. Going to start with the Gransfors. Okay, this one next. Okay, so there's our feather sticks. Top one from the Total, bottom one from the Gransfors. as I expected really, the extra width and lack of sharpness on the total axe made making the feather stick quite tricky. It's quite hard work and lots of those little feather bits came off, whereas the Gransfor's narrower blade dug in nicely, gave me some nice long feathers on there, and it just felt a lot nicer to work with at doing that job. So both these axes have done all three of those jobs, some better than others. To conclude, this axe has done them all really, really well, including the feather sticking. It's a bit more of an all-rounder, but then it's a lot more expensive. Probably lasts you a long time, this axe, as long as it's looked after. This axe probably not quite so durable. It's done those jobs. It split the big round really well. The feather stick, not so great, but perfect for splitting logs if you're on a budget. But there's probably some kind of middle ground between the two that'd be a bit more ideal than the cheapest axe you can find. If you like that video, check out our rucksack review we did for Osprey, and check out our video for our outdoor instructor training course, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Happy?
Yeah, happy.